Hi everyone, welcome back to Healing Days Oracle, or welcome if you're new. This is not a pick a card reading. Today I have a message for the singles, the people that are trying to manifest someone. And my guides really asked me to do this reading, not as a pick a card, because if you clicked on this video, it's for you. And it really is a message of what you needed to hear right now, not really necessarily what you wanted to hear, but what you needed to do to really manifest the person that you wanted to be with, and if what you needed to do, what is holding back, what's going on. And I have some messages as the ones that I have that are messages from a person, because I wanted to tap into the light and shadow side of those messages, and my guides help me to separate only the specific messages from my own decks that you will understand here when you get to that point, what you normally hear from this person that you know you can trust, and the ones that you know you shouldn't trust as well. And you're gonna tap into any energies that will come up here. I don't know exactly which cards will come, but you know, I like to shuffle on camera. I don't like to choose the cards or anything like that, because my guides really, I feel like, will guide me throughout the day. Whatever comes out, that's what it is. But there's this energy of what is necessary for you right now. So those are the decks that I was guided to take. Again, those two are with messages, so you will understand why I chose those ones too. I have a tarot deck here, which is my own couples tarot, because I have real people in these decks and couples. So my guide said to use this one, but I was guided to start with this deck here. So all my links are below if you want to have a private reading with me, anything from my Etsy shop. My name is Josie. If you have just clicked on this video for the first time, I do live readings, private readings, and there are many ways for you to connect with me. I have Etsy shops with my decks, my crystals, but this video is not a pick a card like I normally have my videos. Sometimes I do other those videos that are not specific here, that I needed to have as just one reading. So if this came for you, I'm not gonna add any tags on this video. Just I wanted to come to the people that need it. And again, if you are my subscriber already, if you've seen this one, it's for you. Okay, so thanks everybody for your support, and for new subscribers, everybody supporting me in different ways. And this video is for you. Again, not necessarily what you wanted to hear, but what you needed to hear right now. And that's why we're starting with this deck, because this is the surrender. Okay, the power of surrender. This deck here will help you to tap straight away on what to surrender. So we started this reading already with what to surrender here. What do you need to let go to actually manifest someone? Because the power of the manifestation really starts on letting go. And again, take what is resonating. And this video is for you. So straight away, surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. In connections, you know, so it can be hard to not try to please someone because you want it to be liked. And this energy of really being true to yourself, being able to say no when you mean no, yes when you mean yes. And the main thing here, starting straight away, of knowing who you are, being true to yourself. Are you trying to just make sure that they like you, so you agree with everything? And I'm saying the kind of relationships that you have been manifesting in the past, or the kind of people that you fall in love. You try to be what they want you to be. You try to mold yourself into someone else. This energy of really becoming someone else just to please them, and then losing yourself, losing your own identity, but that need to be liked. And this is not only romantic connections. Pay attention to why this is coming here. For some of you that feel like you're doing this on your friendships, or even your work colleagues, or just people pleasing, you find really hard to say no. But in general here, we're talking about your love life. So the main thing is you speak your truth. It's not with the energy of fight, but the speaking your truth is with love. It's speaking your needs. What do you need to? Have you been neglecting yourself in relationships and just trying to have this people pleasing attitude that you don't really, I feel like, step into your power? You're not in a relationship from a position of self-love. You love yourself, so you manifest someone else, but you're loving them, so you try to manifest who they want you to be. Pay attention to that. And just so you know, I have added 528Hz love frequency in the background of this video, just to make sure you're listening to this and you have a healing energy going on for you. What else you need to surrender? Look at that. Surrender unhealthy relationships. That's why I like to shuffle in front of you. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Look at this. Unavailable or toxic people. If they are unavailable, what are you doing? Wasting your time, your energy. If they want to be with you, they will be with you. Right? There's third-party energies. I do readings for that. I understand. It could be what you're going through. But you know, it's complicated. Why are you wasting your energy there? And if they want to be with you, they still most likely need to go through a whole healing energy after they ended that connection to be with you. And you can always say, but they are my soulmate, they are my twin flame, and they are with the karmic. But they have to resolve their karmic lessons too, if that's the case. And that's not something you can do for someone. You can't heal for them, you can't do the shadow work for them. If they're unavailable, if they're toxic, with you, how are they treating you? And again, it doesn't mean like you're with someone right now. You're thinking about all your relationships that you're manifesting, the kind of people. How do they treat you? Do they care about you? Or are they actually available? Not just available because it's third party, but emotionally available. Do they have the emotional intelligence to communicate with you? It's unhealthy. It's causing you stress, negativities, pain. Think about the kind of people that you are manifesting. And again, you have manifested. You can think about exes. You can think about just crush energies. Think about the kind of people that you have been manifesting. And why? Because we need to take responsibilities for what we are doing too. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We always have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. And I feel like this energy of being true to yourself again with the people-pleasing energies, so speaking your needs and be true to yourself and understanding that what you deserve. You have this uniqueness. You don't need to mold into who someone else wants to be. Relationships, when they are already happening, we do have this give and take energy. We do have to allow flexibility to be with someone, but it's not because you are molding yourself into someone else. Especially if you're doing the work on yourself, your self-love, your healing, your uniqueness. The right person will fall in love with your uniqueness, with who you really are. Also, surrender comparison with other people. Very important. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. Very, very important, especially with social media, with people posting things that are not even true. Sorry if you hear something, my cat's around trying to come back inside my room. And this energy of being able to understand what other people are putting on social media most of the time are lies. And many people know that, but they still comparing themselves. Or you think about someone who is already in a relationship, or someone in your friendship group or family, and you're thinking, why that is not me? You're already comparing. Comparison is something that is so unfair to ourselves because we are all unique and different and have different paths, different lessons, different journeys. So comparing yourself to someone else is not being fair to you, if you think about it. And this energy of being able to step into your strength, your attractiveness, your power, because you're unique. You have your own energies to manifest a result. And look at that. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Okay, so maybe that is your issue here. And again, and deal with only take only what is resonating. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Many people, I feel like, have gone through all these hard times that we create the high walls, really so high, so protective of yourself. You are ready to judge someone, to push someone, to not believe, thinking worst case scenarios. So we could be missing opportunities. For some of you, not even given a chance to love because you're afraid of, the intimacy or being hurt again. And being able to put down the walls is not always easy to, but it's necessary for you to realize, okay, now it's time. I feel ready. I love myself. I heal myself. But I still have those high walls that I'm pushing people away. I want to manifest, but the first thing you do is think worst case scenarios. So just to stop to think, how high are those walls around you? Because we really needed to be able to understand as well that even when you want something but we're pushing away, how energetically you're pushing. And anything else we needed to know? Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And we can be very quick to judge others and say, that's what they are doing to me, but you forget what you could have done to them too. And this energy of ego and just this energy that really doesn't serve, because you feel like you're always right. They did this to me. Even if someone did something, there is the energy of taking responsibility of what you allow to happen as well, and being able to understand, okay, what do I need to do here? What do I need to understand from my side? What have I done to them too? And be able to surrender here that, they did, or, the ego is like, I'm right, or it's them, it's not me. But the gratitude here of, okay, everything's happening for me, not to me. Even difficult connections. What they're all teaching you. What are they teaching you? What are my lessons in the situation? Ask yourself. Because many times it's very easy to just push and blame someone. Look at that. Surrender resentment. Holding on to resentments only poison you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Everything that it's here, many times it's easier said than done. And blaming someone, or not even just blaming, but knowing that they did hurt you, or they got out of their way to hurt you, but they're holding on to that resentment. When someone they do hurt you, and they hurt you that day, that time, with that situation, but you are there reliving that in your mind over and over, that person is not hurting you at that point anymore. You're the one hurting you again and again with the resentments and reliving the situation over and over and over. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. When you relive a situation, that person maybe don't even know that they hurt you with those words or with their attitude, or even if they do know. Reliving, you are going through that again. They are not. So what are you poisoning you? What do you need to forgive others, yourself, for their shortcomings? Because people just act as far as they know they have gone through their own healing, their own shadow work. Hurt people is a true statement. So maybe you were hurt, that they didn't treat you right and you didn't deserve that. But it's also understanding, how can you allow the forgiveness so you can free yourself? Because forgiveness is not for them. It's not because they deserve. It's not because you will forget. Because if you forget, you will allow it to happen again. It's really for you to understand that you can do your own healing too. You cannot be waiting for someone to come and apologize to you for you to finally forgive them. Because only when they do something is that when you start work, but the work is on yourself. You cannot expect someone that hurt you to be the one that is going to come and fix you. You fix yourself. But that starts with forgiving, for sure. We have Surrender obsessive thinking. Look at that. If you are obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Many of you guys obsessive about the specific person, this ex, or the person that hurt you, or it has to be them, or they are with the wrong person, I'm the right person, they're with the karmic. You know, this obsessive thinking, it can be about the person that you really want, it has to be them, or a situation. They hurt you, they deserve to get hurt too. The universe will take care of them too. You know, even if you feel like, oh, they're so happy, nothing's happening. It's not up to you to do all the work. You actually don't know what someone is dealing with, how they're really feeling. Many times we are thinking that they're really happy when they're not. It's this energy of allowing time and the universe here to help you here. I wanted to get a couple of other cards from this one. Any obsessive thinking about a person, surrender to what is, very important. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. No doubt, some situations you just can't change. Yes, they already hurt you. They already broke your heart, or the situation already happened. You know, they already with someone else, or you were distant, or they walk away, whatever it may be. Right? So what is right now? You can't change the past. Even if they apologize and they say all the right words, you still cannot change that past situation that happened. So surrender to what is right now, so you can bring peace, bring light into this, bring love, forgiveness, and what can you do? Because the next step is what you can do with that lesson. How can you evolve from this? What's my lesson from this? How can I create my own boundaries? How can I really treat, have a difference for the future, a different attitude, a different person? Surrender worry as well. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. And many times you feel like, I don't even hear my intuition anymore. I'm not being guided. Why am I manifesting the same thing over and over? I already learned my lessons. I don't want another lesson. Are you sure about that? Because when something is happening over and over, it's the same relationship, just with a different name, a different address. Where it's your responsibility on something that you're allowing? Are you just falling for the first person that treats you a little bit nice? Because many times when we are so used with being mistreated in relationships and someone treats you a little bit nicer, you already think like, this is it, this is the best thing. And you settle for less than you deserve. And you rush. Okay, so releasing worries, stress. Think about what is happening physically to you. All these energies are affecting you even physically. So breathe them out, bring light, take care of yourself. These energies are all about putting yourself first, your healing, your energies, your surrender. You take care of your body, your mind, your energies. You love yourself, because only someone that is really loving themselves can be ready to love someone else. It's not because all the work it's done and complete and you are perfect, because nobody is. We are all a work in progress here, but you are more ready. You are more understanding. You have that emotional intelligence to be able to recognize how you are feeling, how you are going too fast, or how you are just creating the walls too high, or how, the extremes of never trusting or trusting too much. How can you find that balance? The worries, releasing. Focus on the power, because your heart has a lot of power. The power of your heart. Have faith as well. The spirit is guiding you. Everything's happening for a reason. For you, not to you. And I also have surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And that can be hard. They're like, no, no way that situation, that person was for my growth. No way. But it was. And sometimes you only realize that sometime ahead. We may not all get all the answers straight away. And it has been designed. And remember, in a soul level, you chose this. You know, sometimes it's hard, but it's the truth. Embrace the lesson every moment. And you are not going to get stuck with it, but you're evolving and growing. Also surrender the idea you can fix someone. Look at that. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So important. Many times you're like, no, I'm here because I know I can make them love me. I know I can make them see me that way. I know I can help them. I know I can fix them. Do they want to be fixed? Or they didn't leave that person yet because they can't. It's so hard for them. If someone really wants to do something, you know, it's up to them. They can do it. They have to walk their own path, their own healing, their own journey. And it's time for you to shift. Maybe a specific person you already have in your life, or just the idea that you can fix someone. Each person is accountable. So take your own responsibility for your own healing, your own journey, and they need to take their own too. One last message from this deck, and we're moving on. Okay, look at that. Surrender to complete healing. Beautiful card as the last one from this deck. And the message is open fully to loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And we really needed to surrender for complete healing, because we feel like, oh, I did some work, I did some shadow work, I'm done. Complete healing. Go all the way to your childhood or fake beliefs, things that are not serving you, other people's beliefs, other people's opinions, other people's ideas that you think are yours, that you think are serving you when they're not. You know, you supported the universes that are helping you. Physical, emotional, spiritual, complete healing. Because many of you are, my guides are saying again, affected even physically because of situations that were happening, you know, with you and even throughout the years. Surrender to the universe. Take time for you. Time in nature, your soul's path. It's for a reason. Quiet moments. So important. And I wanted to go into the tarot deck here to understand what's going on. And I'll take one last message from this deck at the end. What do you need to know? Because we started all of these surrender energies. Four of Cups. This energy of having to balance your emotions first. And sometimes we have to say no. Because many times with the Four of Cups, you're like, I'm missing an opportunity. But you're not missing an opportunity if it's not resonating with your heart, if you're not balanced yet. Okay, so to say yes when you mean yes, to say no when you mean no. The boundaries that we're talking about here. People-pleasing attitudes. Eight of Swords. This energy of feeling stuck. You know, when you needed to in Temperance as well. Stuck in communications. If someone is not communicating with you, they don't want to communicate with you, right? They could have their own reasons, their own excuses, whatever they're going through. How much energy are you going to be spending with someone that doesn't want to talk to you? You can click on my videos and see how they're feeling, what they would like to tell you. We're going to get some messages here today too about their excuses and about the real one, about the divine masculine, feminine that are healed and the one that is still in the shadow. We're going to get those messages so you can really realize, okay, I need to walk away from those ones, or I need to give a chance to this one. And it's all about the healing. Temperance is the healing and balancing things out and being able to allow. If they're not talking, or if you don't want to talk to them, how can you force someone to do something? And remember here the responsibility that they have to go through, accountable for their own healing and your own healing too. So They can have their own excuse. They have a reason. They could have a good reason. But right now, they are not even sending you a message. They don't want to talk to you, or that's how things ended, or this is the kind of people that you're manifesting over and over. Pay attention. You're healing. Balance things out and evaluate the pros and cons. Put in the balance the amount of effort you're putting and the amount of effort that they are putting on a connection. And again, for some of you guys are specific people, it's that you know have come and gone in your life, or you're thinking about, or the next, or someone else, but you wanted to manifest the one, but your energy is stuck on someone else as well. Energetically, we hold a very, very strong potential as well to manifest or, get stuck as well. Because energetically, your mind, it's always on someone. But I wish they could have done that. Or what if they come back? What if they send me a message? But you wanted to manifest someone new. We wanted to manifest the one that is healed for you. There are many people. This world is waking up. There are many people doing their shadow work, their healing. And if you wanted to manifest the right person, you will. You see the Three of Swords? The ones that are hurting you, coming with excuses. If they hurt you, what is your lesson on that? Is it your boundaries, or people-pleasing attitude, or just falling too quickly without doing any research or getting to know this person, or just giving them excuses over and over when your heart was telling you to say no, or to create your boundaries, and you still didn't trust your heart? The Three of Swords talks a lot about not trusting your heart, your intuition. When your heart is telling you what to do, and you still don't trust and you don't speak your truth. Many times, and you see the speak your truth energies here over and over. So what kind of healing you still need to do? Queen of Cups, go deep on your healing. It's a self-love, self-care, deep healing, deep shadow work. And you go back into nature, you go back into quiet moments, you go back into your childhood. You go back into, not because you have to relieve every situation, it's just to bring light, bring light, bring light. I did what I could with the knowledge that I had. I couldn't have done anything different. So do not blame yourself or even other people for their shortcomings, because we only know what we know at the time. And it's this energy of being graceful towards yourself as well. So the Queen of Cups is this energy of you love yourself, you take care of self, you heal yourself, and you're wiser because you're learning, evolving. You have gone through the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups as well. You have gone through those stages of evolving and growing together. You see? Empress. Empress attitude, being able to really take care of yourself before taking care of others. The Empress is this Mother Earth energy, there for others, and maybe you have been there too much at your own expense, but the Empress energy, especially next to the Queen of Cups, you are taking care of yourself first. And not because you're never gonna get hurt, but it's because you're learning and you are understanding what's good for you, what you truly deserve. And not allowing yourself to just trust the first pretty face or the first person that, is just a bit nicer to you or pay a little bit of attention to you. This needy energy has to go from the divine feminine, especially. Anybody that treats you a little bit nice, you're just going deep because you're just in such a desperate, needy energy that anything feels like too much because you're so used with very little that a little bit more feels like, wow, when that is still not good enough in reality. You deserve much more. And knowing what you truly deserve is so, so important. The Ten of Wands. And my guides are saying, I'm clairaudient. My guides are saying it takes time. It takes work. You see how the Ten of Wands, they want to make the work. They're holding all the bags. They're holding her. So this energy of, it's hard and it's a lot. There are many things only you can do. There are many things you can ask for help. But relationships take work. And the first work starts on yourself. And the guides say you can close these difficult chapters. You can close with a lesson when you focus on the lesson, on the evolving, on the growing. And the Moon here, the deep healing, allowing what needs to come to the surface, See the truth of a situation. Do not give yourself or someone else excuses here. See the truth. What kind of attitude this person is taking towards you? What kind of attitude you're getting towards them, or what you're allowing to happen as well? Because we need to take responsibility for our own healing, and you need to see clearly. And I feel like your guides want you to see clearly. You clicked on this video to help you to see clearly. So no more excuses. And look at the end of the deck, we do have the sun, moon and sun. And what the beautiful sun here, you can see clearly. The sun gives clarity to open a door of blessings, of really connect with your heart, happiness, abundance, being able to really manifest what you're supposed to. But it's a lesson. And the Six of Swords, it's a lesson for you to evolve and grow. You need to learn with the past, to move, to not get stuck, to not feel stuck as well, but being able to take your lessons with you. In the boat, with the Six of Swords, the lessons are with you, taking all the swords with you. You're not leaving anything behind, because you needed to make sure you're not repeating the same thing. And it starts with not being afraid to let go, not being afraid to be by yourself, and not be afraid to do fun things that you know you like to do by yourself, with friends, or meet new people. And what about the idea of, what if you don't manifest someone straight away? What if you don't manifest someone soon enough? It's still being able to be happy with yourself. It's so, so important. So the work starts on you. And again, doesn't mean that this person didn't do anything, or you have not manifested people that have been really difficult and really hurt you. I'm not saying that you should ignore that, but to bring light into that, take your responsibility for what you can do, all the surrender energies, and being able to truly know what you deserve. I wanted to get some of the messages because I want my guys help me to choose from 2 different decks here. Messages that you know are things that you hear from someone, or if those are my decks, right? I will use those decks from a message from a person, because this could be exactly what they're going through. But what is an excuse, or what is something that you just need to allow them to go through their own healing then, if it's the case? Okay, so these are the shadow messages, okay? And again, if you hear this, give them their time. I have so much stress in my life right now, and it's affecting us. If you hear this, or if this is what the energy feels like, there's something going on. Yes, many things can be affecting a relationship, but when someone wants to be with you, they will be with you. They will go through the stress. They'll find some time in that 24 hours of their day, even with all the stress, to call you, to be with you. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. And maybe they're not. Maybe they need to do their own healing and become good enough for you. So let them go and do their healing. But if this is what something they said to you, their excuses, you're giving them excuses, whether it's true or not, let them go and try to become this person. Maybe you'll be here, maybe you'll have moved on by the time they're back. I'm broken inside. I need healing to open my heart again. When someone says they need the healing, allow them. Maybe they are finally taking responsibilities. But it doesn't mean like you need to be energetically stuck waiting for them. Because remember, I always say, give to the universe. And do not allow yourself to be energetically stuck to someone. Even if you wanted to be them, have this flexibility with the universe. I'm allowing them to go, do their healing, do their own thing, whatever's happening. Them help me to manifest them or someone else better for me. Have the flexibility with the universe. Do not get stuck. It has to be this person, because you could be setting yourself too short. So if they need to do their healing, allow them. I don't know where this relationship will go. And someone is coming with all these excuses. They don't want a serious connection, right? I'm sorry that what is going on in my life right now is really affecting us. Similar this energy here. I have to, there's stress, there are other things going on. Again, when they want to be with you, they will. Enjoy being with you, but commitment is an issue for me. Red flags, pay attention to them. They cannot commit. If that's what you want a commitment. Because if you don't want a commitment, then you are on the same game. But when you want, with this video is for the people that are looking for your partner, your soulmate. So do not waste your time. Oh, they don't want a commitment, but you're thinking that you can fix someone. You think you can change their mind. You need to manifest the one that already knows that they wanted to manifest relationship and not play. Because that's what you deserve. You deserve someone that knows what they want. I know that my indecision are hurting this connection. Indecisions cannot make up their mind. Let them make up their mind somewhere else. Right? These indecisions stringing you along, giving you just crumbs, and then you keep coming back. You deserve more. Let's work on our healing so we are able to open our hearts one day. Again, this energy of I will heal, I'll take care of me, or I will come back one day. Do not hold yourself energetically. Yes, they need to go do their healing. Whether they are doing or not is not your responsibility. You do your own healing. But when you're holding back for that one day, even if they come, maybe it's because it's meant to be. But when it's meant to be, they will come. It doesn't mean like you need to be waiting. Then it's meant to be, the universe will align everything. So allow the universe to take care of the situation, of this person, of their healing, because everybody's going on through their own issues here. But do not hold so tight that you are stuck energetically to someone, waiting for them to allow their healing, waiting for them to end the karmic connection, and waiting. When they want to be with you, they will be with you. And if it's meant to be, yes, the universe will turn things around. So you don't need to wait. You can continue to date and move on and deal with other people, get to know other people, do fun things for you, or take care of your own healing. But energetically stuck, you hold yourself to manifest the right person. You could be holding yourself to manifest your real soulmate. We have more than one soulmate, and maybe this one came along just to treat you the way they did to help you with your lesson. But holding yourself energetically for that one day, when you don't know, because everybody will heal at their own time, is not fair on you. Let me get some other messages. Again, like it could be, it feels like excuses, okay? I'm not sure we can work things out. We need the time and space. So if they're asking you for time, give the time. Time, space, they need, give it. All alone I have cried silent tears full of pride. Crying for you, thinking about it, but not doing anything. Full of pride, not doing anything. Why are you waiting? Okay. And we still have so much to resolve and heal. I wish it was easier. This guy's feeling like, it's hard right now. And it may be for them. But that doesn't mean like you need to be waiting. Oh, one day will be easy. And then you hold yourself energetically because you're giving them the grace of time over and over. It's not fair on you. Again, it's the energy of Queen of Cups, Empress. You take care of yourself first. You love yourself first. It's not a selfish energy. It's a needed energy. I'm going to give you some messages of the ones that my guides help me to take from this deck. Here's the Divine Union. From the Divine Masculine, Feminine that are healed. What you will hear from them. What you know that they wanted to tell you. They're not holding back. Okay, so the one that wants to be with you. The only time I feel complete is by your side. Okay, they know how they feel around you. It's by your side that they want it to be. You inspire me to do better. Okay, they want it to be even better for you. You inspire them. Again, things that you hear from someone, you know, okay, this is someone doing their own shadow work here. This is someone that know, even if you're still building a friendship or just getting to know each other, you hear these things, you know that they have been going through their own growth as well, evolving, growing here with everything. I know that you are the love of my life. They know, okay, they know, they tell you, I wanted to go to the next level of this connection, not holding back, not thinking it's difficult. They want to go to the next level. It doesn't mean like straight away. They don't want it to rush, but they know, okay, it's with you. And yes, they don't always know in the first few like weeks, but you also know that they are not playing around. Again, this video is for the guys that wanted to manifest your true partner, soulmate. we are in this together. We can make it work. You see here? They wanted to work with you. They wanted to make sure you guys are working on the connection. Again, it's not going to be perfect. There's no perfect connection, right? You're not going to be completely healed. But you want to work together, to evolve and grow together. Learn. And the hard lessons will only bring us closer. You see here? The lessons, everything that's happening is to bring you guys closer. Together you learn, you help, you heal, you evolve, you grow. I'm so happy when I'm around you. You see here, they show how they are around you. They are happy. They're not afraid to let you know. Again, those messages are the ones that you're supposed to hear from the one. Again, if you didn't hear, okay, they're still there to manifest for you. And believe me, they do exist. I don't want you to miss my chance with you. And that's the thing. The person that wants to be with you, they don't want to miss the chance. They don't want you to just go through the emotions and then miss the opportunity. And they know that you are the one for them. They know that they want to work things out with you. Even if you're just getting to know this person, you know that they don't want you to play. They are tired of the games. Okay, so that's the main thing. And I do feel like I just wanted to add those messages to allow you to see and hear some things that you know are different from the ones that you could have heard, like sound more like excuses. And I wanted to just add a couple of one more, my God, to say one more message from the surrender. Okay. And we do have surrender denial. I accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Look at this. Surrender denial, because sometimes we deny our feelings, their feelings, whatever is going on, whatever we feel like it's something that we keep giving them excuses for the way that they're treating you. And again, it doesn't mean like you have someone right now. I'm talking about you looking back into your relationships that are you manifesting there. Why are you manifesting those people? And again, if you're like, I don't want to manifest this, but you still didn't work on your lessons, on your healing, on your boundaries, you're still going to be manifesting them, because the universe is manifesting everything that you are putting out. So the main thing is surrender denial and work on the self-love, self-care, healing. You love yourself, you do things for you. You're not afraid of being by yourself. And when you surrender, when you release, when you're not so stuck energetically, that is when you actually manifest. And again, maybe it's not what you wanted to hear, but there's something here that you needed to hear today. And pay attention to that. And I know that there are many people that are waking up and working on their healing, their shadow work, and being able to evolve and grow and be ready for the connections. I'm married for many years, and I have gone through ups and downs in this connection, and I know that it's possible to allow healing and allow forgiveness, surrender, understanding, but you know that they are going in the same direction as you. You know the goals are the same. And when that's the case, you know that, okay, you are growing and evolving with this person. You're not stuck. So you know there's a reason. So pay attention to that. And I hope you take what is resonating, leave the rest behind. And if you want an extension of this reading or anything from my Etsy shops, my links are below. The decks I have used today, they are the ones I created, a part of the surrender deck. And I really wish you many deep connections with your intuition, with your guides, with your angels. So you are in a path of healing, in a path of surrender, in a path of understanding we are just evolving and growing with everything. And there is someone there for you. Believe there is the one that will treat you right. Thanks everybody for being here supporting the channel. Again, my links are below. I'll leave with this. And I wish you a lovely, blessed and healing day. Thanks for watching.